Clean this up. Can go over there. This can go here. Ugh, this place is a mess. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I don't want to clean anything. Okay, let's just work on this. Wait. Is this already Hi! Hi, I didn't see you there. I didn't realize this was already recording. So, yeah, hi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is JL Vasseur. Okay, let's stop right there. Because I want to be completely honest and transparent and truthful and yada yada yada. So let's start with the name of my channel, JL Vasseur, or Vasseur, or Vasseur, or Vasseur, or however you want to pronounce it is perfectly fine by me because it's not my actual given legal birth name. It's a pen name. And I'll get into how I picked my pen name some other time. It's not really important, but I just wanted to be open and honest with you that technically that's not my name. But for the purposes of this channel, which is hopefully going to be my Authortube channel, JL is what I'm going to use as my name. And I'll explain maybe in another video sometime about why I picked JL, where the name came from, and what I intend to do with it. But for now, I'll just let you know that JL is not my actual name. If you were to attempt to find me under JL Vasseur in anywhere else but here on YouTube, you would not find me. You might find other people. I'm sure there's other people with that name, but I'm not one of them. And it's not a secret. My name, my actual real name's not a secret. It's Tracy. So, hello. I am legally, if you like, Tracy. But, like I said, this is my pen name, JL. So, thank you for joining me, for watching my video. What do I hope to do with this channel? So what is it that you're going to see if you subscribe to my channel? Well, you will see me, and I will be hopefully be referred to by others as JL. I will be sort of working under my pseudonym, JL Vasseur. And I hope to document my writing journey. So I have never published a book. In fact, I hesitate to say I've actually finished a novel. Sort of. I'll explain that later. But yeah, so I found that I've had a real difficult time of getting to a point of finishing a first draft. Now, I know there are a lot of people out there who write, and when you start writing, finishing the first draft is a very, very difficult process. I should backtrack just for a moment and clarify something. So I know that a lot of people who write, and I know that especially a lot of people who are on Authortube, have written for years, maybe have always written ever since they were a child. I am not one of those people. I've always done stories. Stories have always been a big part of my life. I've always come up with stories. I have a great imagination, but I've always just imagined those stories. And they've always lived inside my head, the characters, and I will live with them for a time, for a day, a week, years even, with my characters, and I'm very happy that way. And they've been really just a source of joy for me personally, but I never felt like it was necessary for me to write them down. I kind of feel like, though, I I want to start writing them down. I think maybe it's time for me to share some of my stories, maybe not the stories that I had when I was in my youth, in case you don't know. But wait, why would you know? How would you? Okay, you wouldn't know, obviously. My age. So I am 47 currently. I'm going to be 48 this year. So I'm getting a little bit of a late start on it compared to most people who start writing. But better late than never. And like I said, I've had about 47 years worth of stories happen in my head. But taking that story that's in your head and it lives beautifully and wonderfully, and you only have to fill out as much of the story as you feel you need when it's in your head. Yeah. Putting that down on paper, in words, in actual words, especially with the intention of other people reading them, is much harder, much more difficult to do. And I have run into some stumbling blocks with that. So this channel is going to work as not just documentation for my journey from being a storyteller inside my head to being a storyteller on the page, but also I'm going to use it as motivation, because it can be daunting when you start something new and you don't know what you're doing. You run into roadblocks and you want to just quit. And I've done that. I've quit. But I've decided I'm going to pick back up. I'm not going to quit. I mean, I quit for time, but you can always start over. You can always resume something that you put away till later. And that's what I'm doing. I'm picking my story back up, and I'm going to really try real hard to get an actual full and complete story written down, a full first draft. Currently, I'd say what I have is half a draft. So I'm going to work to get a full first draft, and this channel, and if I get any subscribers, you guys, will hopefully be a bit of my motivation to do this. If I have to report to somebody, you're my, what's the term? Accountability? I think I've heard that term on Authortube before. Yeah, I really like that one. I'm going to use this Authortube channel to help me be more accountable to myself and to my story and to getting it done. Because like I said in the past, I started it, I ran into a little roadblock, I quit. But if I have to talk to come here and say, you know, what did you do this week? I didn't do anything? Yeah, I'm going to feel bad if I have nothing to report to you. So I'm using this channel as my motivation to get my story done. I'll leave you, I don't want to make this first video too long, but I will leave you with one bit of information as to what I write. Everything. I'm a bit of a genre hopper in my head. Again, I will come up with stories for all sorts of things, and I have notes for stories for all sorts of genres. So don't expect me to be put into like, oh, she writes romance or horror or fantasy or da-da-da-da-da. I will jump all over the place. I am interested in everything. I love story. I just love story. So I'm going to be all over the place. But the project that I'm working on, which I have, I mean, we always give them weird little titles, right? Project Alex is the title. And that might even change because my main character, Alex, may end up not actually being my main character by the end of it with some of the ideas that I have going on right now. So if you want to follow along, watch me, keep me accountable so that I get my story done, you want to find out, is Alex actually going to be the main character of this story, or will somebody else come up while I'm working on this story and go, no, no, Alex is not your main character, I am. Write me, write me. Well, hit the subscribe button, follow along. Thank you for watching. I'm JL. I'm JL Vasseur. And I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.